crossroads. You are at the point where you want to grow your organization. You want to change the trajectory. You want to do better. You want to disrupt the space. You want to be the number one in this or the number one in that. You want to get better at this. You need capacity building and technical assistance to do this. You need technical capacity building and technical assistance and God's help to do that. You need this. You need that. That's what the Grants Review is all about. It's an educational platform which we focus on providing you with information, particularly on city and state level, in terms of opportunities for you to foresee and go forth and apply. We can help you decide whether it is a good match for your organization, is it the right time for your organization, so forth and so on. The Grants Review is coming live and direct to you. There is no cost for this podcast, but we are listener and advertiser supported. So please go ahead and come henceforth now. If we're mentioning you in your government organization, please let us know how we can become a part of your advertising community. If you're running for office and you have an election, please let us know how we can support your campaign and how you can support the work that we're doing. This is not easy work. Nonprofit, government, being an elected official, being Lori Campbell or Robo Tish or Jamani Kim Heights Boone or Badass Diana's Richardson or Trees with that curly weave or Diana, oh no, Rodney's over in with a little Haiti and a big weave. It don't matter who your legislators are. First and foremost, you need to learn who they are. The second thing you need to do is become more civic minded. I'm gonna steal your line, Diana, and become more educated on how your government works. I've told y'all in one of my sermons that how can you, what matter of person you are, to allow leadership, people to take money out your check every 2 weeks. Matter of fact, sometimes it comes out before that. Let me tell you why it comes out before that. Because the matching funds, they don't match your paycheck to their next election. You have to become more, woo! If you give them $1, girl, they get 155 million. $8 back. 8 to 1. I mean, granted, 80-20 is a different ratio, but that's a different subject, but they still got more work to do over at HPD. Shout out to HPD. Don't forget to get on the New York Housing Connects. Most importantly, the Grants Review is education, technical assistance and capacity building, and guess what, most of all? Honesty and truth and experience. Because some girls like to do things and teach things and go about things a certain way. But one thing, ask any legislature that knows the tea. And you can ask Lori Campbell, and I'm sure Tish will tell you. Even though we carries like politicians do, from time to time and from ear to blue, I could tell you, they support anything that I'm doing or have my hands upon, beginning, maybe not the ending, but beginning, yeah, they support me all the time. And Lori Campbell, in the midst of a fight, she made sure that all the projects within her community that I had any involvement with had coins, including Mokata. I always talk about them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it to you like it is. And that's what it's all about. You know, there's a lot of chatter and patter and tatter about different things. There is nothing like founding something in a community and or starting a business than doing business with the government. There's nothing like working for the government and then working for them as a legislator or as a contractor. Government is not fun, it's not easy, and you're never quite ever right. Please somebody tell Tish. Forever lie. I mean, there's so many issues, there's so many distractions, there's so many budget concerns, there's so many fundraising, so many fundraising goals that guess what? It clouds everything. If we could do this work and do everything without the money, we would all jump for that because it's a lot of work. And that's what the Grants Review specializes in, helping you make better decisions. Trust me, one thing about me, I could tell you this much. God has got his eyes on the prize. Because I could win $1 million motherfucking grant. Woo! I'm telling the truth. Get with it. or stick with Shirley, Caesar, and Cheezer. And no, you might have been doing this work for 10, 15 years, but y'all not innovators. Y'all not cute t-shirt designers. Y'all are not app developers and app builders. You're not looking at, some of y'all girls need to go sit down both in the legislature, in the nonprofit, and in the business community. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. I build everything out as if it is a brand. Understanding how branding and programming, effective modeling, I don't go and have no skits, honey. We do productions. And that's what your work has to be. It's show business. All the time. Especially when you're working for the government. It's all about show business. Right now, government is featuring the president, Donald Trump. Tish trying to get a stake in it. Nancy goes back and forth. Mueller had the whole week. And guess what? The Four Sisters had it last week. It's a show. You better get your piece of the show because Mueller's report cost somebody some money. Whether it was a donation, a monation, nobody did that for free. It's Lou Draysky reporting live, and these are nothing but the Grants Review. The Grants Review. The Grants for me. The Grants for you. And we need to start the fucking review. The sad part about this motherfucking shit, that's just prep. Okay. You want to start a tester? 5, 4, 3, go ahead. We have until, it's now 12:08. We have until 12:12 to finish the initial prep. Let's go. Starting with 5. Can I get a little beat? No? Okay, thanks. Can I get a beat? Oh, you're not getting it. Plugged, maybe. Plug in. Plug it in, plug it in. Good day. It's Lou Draysky reporting live, and these are the Grants Review. Eric Adams, Borough President of the Borough of Brooklyn. That's Eric L. Adams. And the Brooklyn Arts Council Executive Director, Charlotte Cohen, yesterday announced $22,500 in new Destination Brooklyn mini grants awarded to 15 local arts organizations and cultural organizations to support their work throughout the borough, reaching culture and tourism. The project is funded by, and the opportunity is funded by, none other than the Borough President Eric L. Adams, who is also, might I say, is running for none other than the mayor of the city of New York. Shout out to Eric Adams and the campaign for Eric Adams for mayor. Funded by the Office of the Brooklyn Borough President, NYC and Company Foundation, the grant program is now in its 5th year, supports the promotion of local arts organizations and groups to broaden their work audience through creation of production, distribution of print and promotional materials. To date, the program has a total investment of arts and cultural organizations that is more than $160,000 since 2015. I would like to commend the Borough President and the Brooklyn Arts Organization, that's the Brooklyn Arts Council, for their continued support. We support the arts on the Lou Draysky Experience. Organizations that were funded under this opportunity are, as listed, Arts Gowanus, Brooklyn Raw Dog Massive, Continuum Culture and Arts, Green Earth's Poets Cafe, yes, Haiti Cultural Exchange, Zapaste, Jack, that's Jack, No Fried Chicken, New York Art Residency Studios, NARS Foundation, PLG Grants Arts, Inc., Regina Opera Company, Inc., Spellbound Theater, the Afro-Latin Project, Tiffany Mills Company, Wendy's, Subway, What Will the Neighborhood Theater Say? Wednesdays and Subway. Well, hey, there it goes. That's the Grants Review. Shout out to Kings County Politics for providing this information to both me and you. Okay, part 2. What are we doing now? Man, what does he want? God for good energy. Okay, so I had it just a while ago, but guess what? I have it now. Okay.
Sat down with Here's Morning for the program Good Morning Britain. Paula Reed reports.
Veterans and their families say they hope over the next 2 days the focus will shift from President Trump to the shared sacrifices made 75 years ago when thousands of troops sailed from this harbor to the beaches of Normandy. The past 2 days of President Trump's UK state visit have been filled with royal pageantry, protests, and politics. But on the eve of the 75th anniversary of D-Day, President Trump continued to try to clear up any insults he may have made about his royal hosts during a British television interview.
Do you think Meghan Markle's nasty or not?
No, the question was asked to me, and I didn't know that she said anything bad about it. It sounds like she did, and it's okay. I mean, they joined the crowd, right?
The president was referring to his description of the Duchess of Sussex after he was told Markle had called him misogynistic during an interview with The Sun.
She said she moved to Canada if you don't like to.
A lot of people moving here. So, what can I say? No, she's nasty. I said she's nasty about me. And essentially, I didn't know she was nasty about me.
Ahead of today's ceremonies, the president was asked whether he wished he could have served in the Vietnam War and perhaps be born in the Goldsboro.
I would not have minded that at all. I would have been honored, but I think I make up to it right now. And I think I'm making up for it rapidly because we're rebuilding our military at a level that's never seen before.
The president was also pressed on his decision to ban transgender people from serving in the U.S. military,
Okay, we're gonna cut
blaming
this.
it on the cost of medication.
They take massive amounts of drugs, and also, and you're not allowed to take it. Even in the military, you're not allowed to take any drug.
The cost of medication is minuscule.
But it's the officers, like that one, you always said that.
The US military spends a lot more money, for example, on using Viagra to service men and women in certain
I didn't know that.
than it does.
Oh, please. He didn't know about the Viagra. Oh, the Donald Trump. Paula Reed reporting on CBS.
It's Lou Drakey, and these are the
I said
great.
CBS. This is Gail King. Ooh.
Office life, honey. Billy with the light of day. Bob.